All right, let us begin. Raghav, please do the opening prayer. Raghav, you have to unmute. Looks like Raghav is not there. Okay, Mehta, you start here. Let's do the opening prayer.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Shuklam Bharataram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Narayanam Padmabhuvam Vasishtam Shaktim Chatatputra Parasharam Cha Vyasam Shukam Gaurapadam Mahantam गोविंद योगींद्र अत अस्य शिष्यम
योगीन्द्रम अथ अस्य शिष्यम
योगींद्रम अत अस्य शिष्यम श्री शंकराचार्यम अत अस्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यम तम तोटकं वार्तिककारं अन्यान् अस्मद् गुरून् संततम आनतोस्मि ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ पुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांतिः.
Okay, let's do the Dhyana Shloka. Anika, you do these two verses.
Shri Bhagavad Gita, Gita Dhyana Shlokaha.
Gita Dhyana Shlokaha.
Gita Dhyana Shlokaha. Om Partaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Kratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamruta Varshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvam Anusandadami Bhagavad Gita Bhavadveshinim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullaravindaaya Tapatra Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajvalito Jnanamayah Pradipaha.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Vardhan, you do the last, these three verses.
Mahodaya, I'm in the car, so I can't
Okay, all right, Raghav.
Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yatkripatamaham vande paramananda madhavam yam brahma varunendra rudra marutaha stunvanti divyaihi stavaihi vedaihi stanga padakramopanishadaihi gayanti yam samagaha ध्यानावस्थित तद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यांतं न विदुः सुरासुरगण देवाय तस्मै नमः.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the fifth chapter. Not the fifth, the sixth chapter. Let's see. We'll go to the beginning of sixth. Okay, so let's maybe give a page break here. Oh, there is a page break. Okay, Raghav, Meda, let's start here and do the three verses.
Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Ata cho
What are you doing? What are you reading?
ata, oh sorry, ata
Shishtodhyayah.
ata shishtodhyayah dhya- dhyan ध्यानयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच
Uh-huh.
अनाश्रित कर्मफलं कार्यं कर्म करोति यः स सन्न्यासी च योगी च न निरग्निर्न चाक्रियः यं सन्न्यासमिति प्राहुः योगं तं विद्धि पाण्डव न ह्यसन्न्यास्तसङ्कल्पो योगी भवति कश्चन.
Nahya sanyasta. Not a little long. You made it a little long. Nahya sanyasta sankalpo.
न ह्यसन्न्यस्तसङ्कल्पो योगी भवति कश्चन. आरुरुक्षोर्मुनेर्योगं कर्म कारणमुच्यते योगारूढस्य तस्यैव शमकारणमुच्यते.
Okay, good. All right. Anika?
यदा हीनेन्द्रियार्थेषु न कर्मस्वनुषज्जते सर्वसङ्कल्पसंन्यासी योगारूढस्तदोच्यते उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्.
Okay. Raghav, these three verses.
जितात्मनः प्रशान्तस्य परमात्मा समाहितः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु तथा मानापमानयोः
Did we stop here? It's okay.
Yeah.
We have to continue here. All right. So let's you continue, Raghav. Yeah. The sixth verse. Jnana vijnana triptatma kutastho vijitendriya yukta ityuchyate yogi samaloštashmakanchanaha. The characteristics of a person who is a yogi, who has attained to knowledge is described. Jnana vijnana tripta atma, whose mind is content in knowledge and experienced knowledge. Jnana is knowledge, like you and I are trying to understand Bhagavad Gita. That is jnana, that is knowledge. And when we start living Bhagavad Gita, then it is vijnana. So, jnana vijnana tripta atma, whose mind is content in knowledge and experienced knowledge, that is, he lives in that knowledge. Kutastaha vijita indriyaha, he is standing firm, he is not like the atma is undisturbed, like he is standing firm, he is free of modifications. He does not get angry, or he does not get very happy or ecstatic, or he's not like a yo-yo. Is just steady. So, and has overcome all sense organs. That is, the sense organs don't go after the sense object. That is what causes modification. If the sense organ goes towards sense object, if you get it, you get happy. If you don't get it, you get angry. So that is the sense organ is the one that makes us do that. So he has controlled, he has overcome the wishes of the sense organs. Tamaloshta ashma kanchanaha. He is equally disposed towards dirt, stone, and gold. He does not go to pick up gold if he sees, or if he sees dirt, he doesn't make a bad face about it. So he has an equal view of everything, because everything is in his mind, Paramatma, the God, and therefore he treats that equally. Yogi yukta iti uchyate. He is a yogi and an integrated person. Such a yogi is called an integrated person. So the characteristics of him are: he is content in the knowledge and the experience knowledge that he is living. He is not disturbed by any of the sense objects, stands firm, and therefore, because the sense organs are not going after sense objects, he is not subject to any modifications. A yogi yukta iti uchyate. He is a yogi and he is an integrated person. So he is said to be a yogi who has conquered sense organs and is established in knowledge. He is unshaken and in harmony, valuing a lump of clay or stone or gold equally. There is no variation in his thoughts. Right? So with that, we will try to learn this. Raghav, repeat after me. Jnana Vijnana Tripta Atma.
ज्ञान विज्ञान तृप्त आत्मा
Three times.
ज्ञान विज्ञान तृप्त आत्मा ज्ञान विज्ञान तृप्त आत्मा
कूटस्थः विजित इन्द्रियः
कूटस्थः विजितद्रियः
इन्द्रियः
इन्द्रियः कूटस्थः विजितः द्रियः
No, just make it Vijita Indriyaha.
कूटस्थः विजित इन्द्रियः
One more.
कूटस्थः विजित इन्द्रियः.
Okay. Medha. Only this one. Jnana Vijnana Triptatma Kutastho Vijitendriyaha.
ज्ञान विज्ञान तृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः ज्ञान विज्ञान तृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः ज्ञान विज्ञान तृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः.
Anika. Yukta iti uchyate yogi.
युक्त इति उच्यते योगी युक्त इति उच्यते योगी युक्त इति उच्यते योगी
Samaloshta ashmakanchanaha.
समलोष्ट अश्मकाङ्क्षणः समलोष्ट अश्मकाङ्क्षणः समलोष्ट अश्मकाङ्क्षणः.
Here, Loshta is dirt, Ashma is stone, Kanchana is gold. Okay. Let's go to Raghav again. Yukta ityuchyate yogi. Samaloshta Ashma Kanchanaha.
युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनः लुप्त इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनः युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनः.
Okay. This. So we'll repeat Medha, Anika, and again Raghav. Jnana Vijnana Triptatma Kutastho Vijitendriyaha Yukta Ityuchyate Yogi Samaloshta Kanchanaha.
ज्ञान विज्ञान तृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टस्मकाञ्चनः
Make it samaloshtasmakanchanaha.
समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनः
Okay, Anika.
ज्ञानविज्ञानतृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टाश्मकाङ्क्षणः
Raghav.
यज्ञ विज्ञा
There is no yajna. There is no ya there.
ज्ञान विज्ञान तृप्तात्मा कुतस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्ठाश्मकाञ्चनः.
Here it is. Ku is long. Kutastho.
कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः.
Okay, good. We'll move on. All right, come back to Medha, Anika, and Raghav.
बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनत्मैवात्मना चितः येनात्मैवात्मना चितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्.
Okay, Anika.
जितात्मनः प्रशान्तस्य परमात्मा समाहितः शीतोष्णः सुखदुःखेषु तथा मानापमानयोः.
Raghav.
ज्ञान विज्ञात तृप्तात्मा कुतस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्ठाश्मकाञ्चनः.
Suhran mitraryudasina madhyastadvesha bandhushu sadhushvapi cha papeshu samabuddhir vishishyate. Here continuing the characteristic of this person who is established in knowledge, samabuddhi, he is equally disposed towards what? Suhrat, Mitra, Ari. Suhrat is a good-hearted person. Mitra is a friend. And Ari is an enemy. So he does not favor the friend and he does not cause any problem to the enemy. Udasina madhyastha dveshyaha. An indifferent person, a mediator or a hater. So indifferent means he is into himself and you are into yourself. For such a person also, he treats him equally as a mediator who comes to help in resolving the problems, if any. And a hater, somebody hates that person very much, even to that person he is equally disposed. He does not like one or dislike the other. Bandhushu, swadhushu, papeshu, apicha, in towards relatives, sinners, and virtuous people. He treats everyone as the same because he is seeing the Atma. He is not seeing the body, he is seeing the Atma. Vishishyate, he is said to be a supreme person. So he displays equal regard towards a friend, the acquaintance, the enemy, the relative, the indifferent, the saint, and the sinner. See, there's a difference between a friend and an acquaintance. A friend is one with whom you interact a lot. An acquaintance is you meet now and then once in a while and you say hi and you get away. That is an acquaintance. And all of these people, he describes the same. Okay, let's do Raghav. Suhrit Mitra Ari Udasina.
Suhrit Mitra Ari
Not Ari, Ari.
Oh, Ari Udasina. Suhrit Mitra Ari Udasina. Suhrit Mitra Ari Udasina.
Madhyastaha Dveshya Bandhushu.
मध्यस्थः द्वेष देश
No,
देशबन्धु
not they, dveshya.
द्वेष्यबन्धुषु भद्यर्ष
Madhyastaha.
मध्यस्थः द्वेष्य बन्धुषु
More time.
मध्यस्थः द्वेष्य बन्धुषु
Okay, Meda. Suran mitraryudasina madhyasthadveshya bandhushu.
सुहृन्मित्रार्य युदासीन मध्यस्थद्वेष्य बन्धुषु
Bandhushu.
बन्धुषु मित्रार्युदासीन सुहृन्मित्रार्युदासीन मध्यस्थद्वेष्य बन्धुषु सुहृन्मित्रार्युदासीन मध्यस्थद्वेष्य बन्धुषु.
This is a little tongue twister. All of you say 2 times. Suhran mitraryudasina.
सुहृन्मित्रार्युदासीन सुहृन्मित्रार्युदासीन.
Okay. That's how you can capture that correctly. All right. Okay, Anika. Sadhushu apicha papeshu.
Sadhushu apicha papeshu. Sadhushu apicha papeshu. Sadhushu apicha papeshu.
Sama buddhihi vishishyate.
Sama buddhihi vishishyate. Sama buddhihi vishishyate. Sama buddhihi vishishyate.
Okay, Raghav. Sadhushvapicha papeshu. Sama buddhir vishishyate.
साधुष्वपि च पापेषु समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते साधुष्वपि च पापेषु समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते साधुष्वपि च पापेषु समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते.
Okay, the whole verse. Suran mitraryudasina madhyasthadveshya bandhushu sadhushvapi cha papeshu samabuddhir vishishyate. Medha, Anika and Raghav.
सुहृन्मित्रार्युदासीन मध्यस्थद्वेष्य बन्धुषु साधुष्वपि च पापेषु समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते.
सुहृन्मित्रार्युदासीना मध्यस्थद्वेष्य बन्धुषु साधुष्वपि च पापेषु समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते.
सुहृन्मित्रार्युदासीन मध्यस्थद्वेष्य बन्धुषु साधुष्वपि च पापेषु समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते.
Medha, Anika and Raghav. One verse each. Jitatmanaha from there.
जितात्मनः प्रशान्तस्य परमात्मा समाहितः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु तथा मानापमानयोः.
ज्ञानविज्ञानतृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टाश्मकाङ्क्षणः.
Raghav.
Oh,
Suhran.
Suhran mitrayudhasina madhyasthadvesha bandhushu sadhushvapi cha papeshu samabuddhir vishishyate.
Okay. Yogi yunjita satatam atmanam rahasi stitaha ekakiyata chittatma nirashira parigraha. His whole attitude is like in life is being described. Yogi, this yogi, yata chitta atma, he having controlled the mind, sense organs and body. Nirashihi aparigraha, he is desire free and non-hoarding. See, we all hoard things. We collect resources and save it for a future time. That is what is called hoarding. See, these people, they live by the day. Whatever comes in their way, they will eat or they will consume. If it doesn't come anything in their way, they don't even look for it. That is what he says, nirashihi aparigraha, desire free and non-hoarding. Ekaki rahasi stitaha. He lives alone in a lonely place. He is not going to mix himself in a group of people in marketplaces or in other places, social gatherings. Those things he does not have a taste for it. Because he sees the biggest bliss in being that like in as a yogi without any desire, any sense organ or sense object interest. He has all seen the highest bliss. He does not care for. See, why do we seek friendship? There is some value we attach to. There's some happiness. We feel good in friendship. But he has exceeded those things. Therefore, friendship doesn't mean anything to him. Satatam atmanam yunjita. Continuously engage the Atma in Paramatma. He is continuously associated with Paramatma and he is not associated with the other bodies, human beings as bodies. So the yogi tries constantly to calm his mind, living in solitude, free from desires and greed. That is the overall meaning. Okay, Meda. Yogi yunjita satatam.
Yogi yunjita satatam. Yogi yunjita satatam. Yogi yunjita satatam.
Atmanam rasi sthitaha.
Atmanam rahasi stitaha. Atmanam rahasi stitaha. Atmanam rahasi stitaha.
Anika. Yogi yunjita satatam. Atmanam rahasi sthitaha.
योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः. योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः. योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः.
Raghav. Ekakiyata chitta atma.
Ekakiyat chitta atma. Ekakiyat chitta atma. Ekakiyat chitta atma.
Nirashihi aparigraha.
Nirashihi aparigraha. Nirashihi aparigraha.
Ekaki, okay, Meda. Ekakiyata chittatma. Nirashira parigraha.
Ekakiyata chittatma nirashirapi aparigraha. Ekakiyata chittatma nirashiraparigraha. एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपि अपरिग्रहः
Nirashira
निराशीरपरिग्रहः
Okay. Yogi yunjita satatam atmanam rahasi sthitah ekakiyata chittatma nirashira parigraha. Ekaki means one who is alone. So Anika, Raghav and Meda.
योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपरिग्रहः
योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपरिग्रहः
Meda.
योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपरिग्रहः
Okay. Anika,
ज्ञान
Raghav and Meda.
ज्ञानविज्ञानतृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टाश्मकाङ्क्षणः
सुहृन्मित्रायुधासीन मध्यस्थद्वेष्य बन्धुषु साधुष्वपि च पापेषु समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते
योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपरिग्रहः
शुचौ देशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य स्थिरमासनमात्मनः नात्युच्छ्रितं नातिनीचं शैलाजिनकुशोत्तरम्. So until the previous verse, he has described the qualities of the person who has attained to this yoga. Now, in the next 3-4 verses, it describes how to sit in meditation to achieve that yoga. The trial, the persistence that we do to achieve that yoga. You sit in meditation, how to sit in meditation, how to behave, conduct yourself during the meditation period. All those things are described. Shucha atmanaha stiram asanam pratishtaya, creating his firm seat. He is seated firmly in one place. That is what creating his firm seat means. He does not move around. Shuchau deshe, in a clean, good place. Saila ajina kusha uttaram. He makes a seating that consists of a layer of grass, a layer of animal skin, and a layer of cloth. Na ati uchitam, na ati nicham. It is neither too high nor too low. If it is too low from the surroundings, if it rains, water collects there, that disturbs or distracts you. If it is too high from the ground, you may fall. So that is also not good for meditation. So he sits in a place which is slightly above the ground, so that if the water, if it rains or something, water drops off, but he has no fear of falling. All right, Anika. Shuchau deshe pratishtaya.
शुचौ देशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य शुचौ देशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य
Stiram asanam atmanaha.
स्थिरम् आसनम् आत्मनः Stiram asanam atmanah.
Raghav. Shuchau deshe pratishtapya sthiramasanamaatmanah.
शुचौ देशे प्रतिस्थाप्य स्थिरमासनमात्मनः शुचौ देशे प्रतिस्थाप्य स्थिरमासनमात्मनः शुचौ देशे प्रतिस्थाप्य स्थिरमासनमात्मनः
Meda. Nati udshritam na ati nicham.
Na ati utshritam, na ati
Nicham.
nicham, na ati nicham, na ati udshritam, na ati nicham, na ati udshritam, na ati nicham.
Yeah, that udshritam becomes uchritam. That sandhi. So that's the individual words. Chaila ajina kusha uttaram.
Chaila ajina kusha uttaram, Chaila ajina kusha uttaram, Chaila ajina kusha uttaram.
See this seating, like on a bed of grass, animal skin, and cloth. See, if with the grass, he sits on the top of the grass. What happens is, if a snake is to come by, snake does not have traction on grass that much. Snake can only move in a firm surface faster than on a grass. Therefore, this avoids, see, this is supposed to be, he is in forest. Possibly there may be snake or something. So just not to disturb him, he is sitting on a seat, which is a layer of grass on the top, animal skin and cloth. Animal skin is because the water, if there is anything underneath, doesn't affect him. So these are all precautions he has to take to make sure that his meditation does not get disturbed in one way or the other. There may not be any human beings to disturb, but there may be animals to disturb. That also he has to take care of. Although, let's know Anika. Natyuchritam nati nicham chailajina kushotaram.
Natyuchitam nati nicham chailajina kushotharam. Natyuchitam nati nicham chailajina kushotharam. Natyuchitam nati nicham chailajita kushotharam.
Nati
All right, let's go do the whole verse. Shuchau deshe pratishtapya sthiramasanamaatmanah natyutritam nati nicham chailajina kushotaram. Raghav, Meda, and Anika.
शुचौ देशे प्रतिस्थाप्य स्थिरमासनमात्मनः नात्युच्छ्रितं नातिनीचं चैलाजिनकुशोत्तरम्.
Okay, repeat again. Whole verse.
नात्युच्छ्रितं नातिनीचं चैलाजिनकुशोत्तरम्.
One more time.
नात्युच्छ्रितं नातिनीचं चैलाजिनकुशोत्तरम्.
Okay, Meda.
Suchau deshe pratishthapya asanamatmanaha natyuchritam
Natyuchritam
नात्युच्छ्रितं नातिनीचं शैलाजिनकुशोत्तरम्.
Anika?
शुचौ देशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य स्थिरमासनमात्मनः नात्युच्चितं नातिनीचं शैलाजिनकुशोत्तरम्.
Okay, this word, everybody has a little struggle. Natyuchritam. Say that to yourself 3-4 times. When, after the class, you focus on the alphabets. Natyuchritam, natyuchritam, like that. Any word that you have difficulty, there are some tongue twisters. So that's the only way you can make them under your control. Okay. Go.
Here. Suhran Mitrayudhasina.
Suhran Mitrayudasina.
Suhran Mitrayudhasina.
Long. Mitra is long.
Suhran Mitrayudhasina. Madhyasthadvesha bandhushu. Sadhushvapi cha papeshu. Samabuddhir vishishyate.
Meda.
योगी युञ्जीतः सततम् आत्मनां रहसि स्थितः. आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपरिग्रहः.
Anika.
शुचौ देशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य स्थिरमासनमात्मनः नात्युच्चितं नातिनीचं शैलाजिनकुशोत्तरम्.
Okay. Tatraikagram manakrutva yata chittendriya kriya upavishyasane yunjat yogamatma vishuddhaye. Tatra asane upavishya, seated in that seat. That seat with Shailajina Kushottara, layers of cloth and animal skin, etc. Tatra asane upavishya, have being seated on that seat. Yata chitta indriya kriyaha, overseeing the actions of the chitta and the sense organs. Chitta means mind. So he is overseeing the actions of the mind and the sense organs. That means observing that the mind is not getting distracted, thinking of something else. Manaha ekagram krutva, focusing the mind. Yogam yunjat, he practices yoga. Practices yoga means looking at the Atma, to focus on the Atma. Atma vishuddhaye, to purify the mind. So you are not distracted by other activities that the mind can follow and get distracted. So he is focused on the practice of yoga, that is thinking of the Atma, always focused on the Atma. So being seated on that seat, he focuses the mind, subduing the actions and senses, and practices yoga for the purification of his mind. Vardhan, are you able to do now?
No, I'm still in the car. We're going
Okay,
somewhere.
all right. Then Raghav. Tatra ekagram manah krutva.
Tatra egram manah.
Ekagram.
Tatra ekagram manah kritva. Tatra ekagram manah kritva.
See, don't make this as a gram. Make it gram. There is no H there. So this is a low energy ga. Tatra ekagram manah krutva.
तत्र एकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा
Better. One more time.
तत्र एकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा
Yata chitta indriya kriyaha.
यतचित्त इन्द्रियः क्रियः यतचित्त इन्द्रियः क्रियः यतचित्त इन्द्रियः क्रियः.
Here, okay, that's fine if you say yata chittaha indriyaha. You see, chittaha you can say vigana, visarga, but indriya kriyaha is without indriya is without visarga. All right. Tatraikagram manah krutva yata chittendriya kriyaha medha.
तत्रैकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियाक्रियः तत्रैकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियक्रियः तत्रैकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियक्रियः.
This is not long. This is manaha, not manaha. Say once.
तत्रैकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा
Yeah, better.
यतचित्तेन्द्रियक्रियः.
Okay. Anika. Upavishyasane yunjat.
उपविश्य आसने युञ्ज्यात् उपविश्य आसने युञ्ज्यात् उपविश्य आसने युञ्ज्यात्
Yogam atma vishuddhaye.
योगम् आत्मा विशुद्धयेत् योगम् आत्मा विशुद्धयेत् योगम् आत्मा विशुद्धयेत्.
Raghav. Upavishyasane yunjat. Yogam atma vishuddhaye.
उपविश्यासने युञ्जात् योगमात्मविशुद्धये उपविश्यासने युञ्जत् योगमात्मविशुद्धये उपविश्यासने युञ्जात् योगमात्मविशुद्धये.
Okay, all right. Let's see here. This would be again Medha, Anika, and Raghav. Tatraikagram manah krutva yatachittendriya kriyaha upavishyasane yunjat yogamatma vishuddhaye.
तत्रैकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियाक्रियः उपविश्यासने युञ्ज्यात् युञ्ज्यत् योगमात्मा विशुद्धये.
Anika.
त्रैकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियः क्रियः उपविश्यासने युञ्जत् योगमात्मन विशुद्धये
Yogamatma vishuddhaye.
योगमात्म विशुद्धये.
Okay, Raghav.
तत्रैकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियः क्रियः उपविश्यासने युञ्ज्यात् योगमात्मा विशुद्धये.
Let me check whether it is Yunjat or Yunjat. I have a doubt on that. Let me just, 1 second. Well, so it has to be long. There's a typo here. It is Yunjat. Upavishyasane Yunjat. Yogamatma Vishuddhaye. All of you three say this line once. Start with who did we end? Raghav. Okay. let's say, Raghav, you start here, this one line. Make this yunjat.
Okay. Upavishyasane yunjat yogamatma vishuddhaye.
Anika?
उपविश्यासने युञ्ज्यात् योगमात्मविशुद्धये
Meda?
उपविश्यासने युञ्ज्यात् योगमात्मविशुद्धये.
Okay. Let us see here. This is also yunjat. You can, I'll fix it for the next time. Okay, Raghav, Meda, and Anika.
Yun
Here.
yoga yugnya
Yogi, yogi,
yogi yunjita satatam.
yunjita satatam.
Yogi yunjita satatam atmanam rahasistitah ekaki yatachittatma nirashira parigrahah.
Meda?
शुचौ देशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य स्थिरमानसमात्मनः
Tiramasanamaatmanaha.
स्थिरम् आसनमात्मनः नत्युच्छ्रित
Natyuchritam.
नात्युच्छ्रितं
Nati nicham.
नातिनीचं चैलाजिनकुशोत्तरम्.
Okay, Anika?
तत्रैकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियः क्रियः उपविश्यासने युञ्ज्यात् योगमात्मविशुद्धये.
Okay, all of you correct this in your text. I will fix it. I will make sure that I correct here. Then let us see here. Okay. Samam kaya shiro grivam dharayannachalam stira agram swam yaschanavalokayan. See here, this verse describes the control of the energy in the body. If I am slouching, there is no free flow of energy, and therefore he says like this, sit straight. Samam kaya shiraha grivam. Kayaha shiraha grivam samam achalam dharayana. He holding the body, neck and head steady and erect. They should be in one line. That's what he means here. Samam means to hold in one line. Not like this, slouching like this. My face is front. He says sit like this in the meditation pose, holding the body, neck and head steady and erect. Just stiraha, unmoving. I should not be say just turning like this. Those things should be avoided. This is basically what we do when we want to concentrate on something. If you want to concentrate on something, you are not getting a problem solved or something, you focus on it. That's basically what is done here also. Swam nasika agram sampreksha. It's a sight on the nose front. This like this. Basically, what it means is you're focused. Like they put. I don't know how many of you have noticed. They put blinders on the horse. Do you know? Have you seen that? Yeah. So particularly in India, you'll see those. Horse-driven carts. They don't want the horse to be distracted, so they put blinders on it. Therefore, the horse sees only the front. That is basically this is nasikam disham. That means you look at the nasika. Sampreksha nasika agram. Dishaha anavalokayan, undistracted in other directions. Should not be turning this way or this way like that. If you are looking at your nose, if you're, let us say, like this, you are not distracted to this side. That's basically what it means. It does not mean you focus on the nose, but keep that in mind, that concept. So seated still with body, neck, and head erect, he dwells on the top of his nose without distraction. See, this place between the eyebrows, where the nose starts, that is the first, this is how can I say, energy center. That this is an energy center, focusing on here like this, I am focusing on there. That will be the best meditation effort. Okay. We'll see here. Anika, samam kaya shirah grivam.
Samam kaya shiraha grivam. Samam kaya shiraha grivam. Samam kaya shiraha grivam.
Dharayan achalam sthirah.
Dharayan achalam stiraha. Dharayan achalam stiraha. Dharayan achalam stiraha.
Raghav, samam kaya shiro grivam. Dharayan achalam sthirah.
Samam kaya shiro grivam dharayannachalam sthirah. Samam kaya shiro grivam dharayannachalam sthirah. Samam kaya shiro grivam dharayannachalam sthirah.
Raghav, you have this gri without that is the low energy gri.
Oh.
You say it as gha, samam kaya shiro grivam, not grivam, grivam. Samam kaya, it's a crisp ga. Samam kaya shiro grivam. Say that once.
Samam kaya shiro grivam.
Yeah, that is better. That's practice that. And don't mix that with the gha, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sampreksha nasika agram swam medha.
Sampreksha nasika agram swam. Sampreksha nasika agram swam. Sampreksha nasika agram swam.
Dishaha cha anavalokayan.
Dishaha cha anavalokayan. Dishaha cha anavalokayan. Dishaya cha anavalokayam.
Dishaha cha anavalokayan.
Dishaha cha anavalokayan.
Krishna is very interesting. He uses the word swam. Swam means his own self. If I'm sitting in the meditation, I should not be looking at your nose. I should be looking at my nose only. That is what he means by swam. So if I am focusing on somebody else's nose, I'm seeing an object. That is not the idea here. It is not seeing the object. It is a method of controlling the mind. Okay. Let's see. Anika. Sampreksha nasika gram swam dishascha navalokayan.
Samprekshya nasikagram swam dishashchanavalokayan. Samprekshya nasikagram swam dishashchanavalokayan. Samprekshya nasikagram swam dishashchanavalokayan.
Okay. Amam kaya shiro grivam dharayannachalam stiraha sampreksha nasika gram swam dishascha navalokayan. Raghav, Meda and Anika. Raghav, I'll observe your ga.
Samam kaya shiro grivam धारयन्नचलं स्थिरः सम्प्रेक्ष्य नासिकाग्रं स्वं दिश 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 दिशश्चानवलोकयन्
Yes, good. Dishascha Say that once again.
दिशश्चानयलोकयन्
Dishascha
दिशश्चानवलोकयन्
Okay, Meda.
समं कायशिरो ग्रीवं धारयन्नचलं स्थिरः सम्प्रकेश्य
Sampreksha.
सम्प्रेक्ष्य नासिकाग्रं स्वं दिशश्चन्नवलोकयन्
Dishascha Anika.
समं कायशिरो ग्रीवं धारयन्नचलं स्थिरः सम्प्रेक्ष्य नासिकाग्रं स्वं दिशश्चानवलोकयन्.
All right. Good. Here. Let's see here. Raghav, Meda, and Anika.
शुचौ देशे प्रतिस्थाप्य स्थिरम् आसनमात्मनः नात्युच्छित्रिं
No. There's a cha and a ra. Natyuchritam.
नात्युच्छ्रितं नातिनीचं चैलाजिनकुशोत्तरम्.
Correct. Okay, Meda.
तत्रैकाग्रं मना कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियक्रियः उपविश्यासने युञ्ज्यात् योगमात्मविशुद्धये.
Anika.
समं कायशिरो ग्रीवं धारयन्नचलं स्थिरः सम्प्रेक्ष्य नासिकाग्रं स्वं दिशश्चानवलोकयन्.
Prashantatma vigatabhihi brahmachari vrate stitaha manas samyamya machitto yukta asita matparaha. Brahmachari vrate stitaha vigatabhihi. Observing celibacy and free of fear. If fear bothers you, binds you, so you should try to yourself to be free of any fear. Prashanta Atma Manaha Samyamya, being peace with a managed mind. If you let your mind wander, then you will not be able to be in peace. You will be able to be in peace only when you keep your mind steady. That's why Matchittaha Matparaha, focused on me as the goal. Krishna is saying that we should focus on God as the goal. That means we want to get to God. Yukta Asita, the steady practitioner, be seated like this. He is seated in meditation, and during the period of meditation means, meditation is not just one day or half an hour or anything. It may go on for a long period of time. You take breaks here and there for whatever is necessary, but come back to the seat and you observe celibacy and free of fear, being in peace with a managed mind. You focused on the goal. Yukta Asita, the steady practitioner, be seated in the meditation. Raghav, Prashanta Atma Vigata Bhihi.
Prashanta Atma Vigata Bihi. Prashanta Atma Vigata Bihi.
Just don't make a visarga after the ta. Vigata Bhihi.
प्रशांत आत्मा विगत बीहि प्रशांत आत्मा विगत बीहि
Atma vigata bhihi.
प्रशांत आत्मा विगत बीहि
Brahmachari vrate sthitaha.
ब्रह्मचारी व्रते स्थिरः
Sthitaha.
ब्रह्मचारी व्रते स्थितः
The brahmachari is is short, not long. Vrate. See, if you say this short, the vrate follows better. Brahmachari vrate sthitaha.
ब्रह्मचारी व्रते स्थितः ब्रह्मचारी व्रते स्थितः
Still you are making the re long. It should not be long. Brahmachari vrate sthitaha.
ब्रह्मचारिव्रते स्थितः
Yes,
ब्रह्मचारिव्रते स्थितः
correct. Good. Prashantatma vigata bhihi. Brahmachari vrate sthitaha. Meda?
प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभिः ब्रह्मचारि व्रते स्थितः प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभिः ब्रह्मचारि व्रते स्थितः प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभिः ब्रह्मचारि व्रते स्थितः
Mana samyamya matchittaha. Anika?
मनः संयमच्चित्तः
Chittaha.
चित्तः मनः
Samyamya.
मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तः मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तः
One more time.
मनः संयम चित्तः
Samyamya.
संयम्य
Yukta asita matparaha.
युक्त आसीत मत्परः युक्त आसीत मत्परः युक्त आसीत मत्परः
Raghav. Manas samyamya machitto. Yukta asita matparaha.
मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तो युक्त आसीत मत्परः मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तो युक्त आसीत मत्परः मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तो युक्त आसीत मत्परः
Prashantatma vigata bhihi. Brahmachari vrate sthitaha. Manas samyamya machitto. Yukta asita matparaha. Anika, Raghav, Meda.
प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभिः ब्रह्मचारिव्रते स्थितः मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तो युक्त आसीत मत्परः
Raghav? Looks like Raghav dropped. No.
प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभिः ब्रह्मचारिव्रते स्थितः मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तो युक्त आसीत मत्परः
Meda?
प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभिः ब्रह्मचारि व्रते स्थितः मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तो युक्त आसीत मत्परः
This is Prashantatma. The ma is long.
प्रशान्तात्मा
Okay. Anika, Raghav, and Meda.
त्रैकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियः क्रियः उपविश्यासने युञ्ज्यात् योगमात्मविशुद्धये
Raghav?
samam kaya sorry sa samam kaya kamam saya
Samam
shiro
kaya shiro grivam.
samam kaya shiro grivam dharayan achalam sthiraha samprekshya nasikagram swam
Nasikagram
disha
swam.
nasikagram swam dishashchalnavalokayan
Okay, dishascha
disha
navalokayan. Okay, Meda.
प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभिः ब्रह्मचारि व्रते स्थितः मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तो युक्त आसीत मत्परः.
Okay. Yunjannevam sadatmanam. Sada. I don't know why this many errors are here. One second, I'll see. Okay, Yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasah shantim nirvana paramam matsamsthamadhigacchati. Yunjan evam sada atmanam yogi evam niyatamanasah. The yogi thus having controlled his mind. This goes back to last two, three verses. How sitting straight, sitting on a good platform, sitting straight, and keeping the sense organs disengaged. All those things have to be taken into account when you say the thus having control means he has followed through the last three verses, having controlled his mind. Atmanam sada yunjan, always focusing his mind in me, the Parameshwara. The mind is engaged in the Ishvara and nothing else. Not ice cream, not gulab jamun or anything, just on the Ishvara. Matsamstha nirvanam paramam, the extreme bliss that I am. See, the bliss comes in focusing on the Ishvara or the God and not on the sense objects. That is what is understood to be here. Shantim adhigacchati, he will attain extreme peace. So, thus practicing the control of mind that is described in the previous verses, the apprentice yogi, the yogi who is trying to get to the integrated mind integrated in the Paramatma, the apprentice yogi attains peace and liberation in abiding in me. He lives in me. He has to rest his mind on me, then he will attain peace. Okay. Anika. Yunjan evam sada atmanam. 1 second. Yunjan evam sada atmanam.
युञ्जन् एवं सदा आत्मानं युञ्जन् एवं सदा आत्मानं युञ्जन् एवं सदा आत्मानं
Yogi niyatamanasah.
योगी नियतमानसः योगी नियतमानसः योगी नियतमानसः.
Raghav, युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः
युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मानं युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मनं
सदात्मानं
यु- युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः
one more time
युञ्जानेवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः
it is yunjannevam
युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः
Neda shantim nirvana paramam
Shantim nirvana paramam. Shantim nirvana paramam. Shantim nirvana paramam.
matsamstamadhigacchati
Matsamstam adhigacchati. Matsamstam adhigacchati. Matsamstam adhigacchati.
Anika shantim nirvana paramam matsamstamadhigacchati
Shantim nirvana paramam matsamstamadhigacchati. Shantim nirvana paramam matsamstamadhigacchati. Shantim nirvana paramam matsamstamadhigacchati.
yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi niyatamaanasaha shantim nirvana paramam matsamstamadhigacchati Raghav, Meda, Anika.
युञ्जानेवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः शान्तिं निर्वाणपरः
Shantim nirvana paramam
शान्तिं निर्वाणपरमां मत्संस्थामधिगच्छति.
correct, and this one is yunjannevam, no, not yunjannevam, yunjannevam.
युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः शान्तिं निर्वाणपरमां मत्संस्थामधिगच्छति.
Okay, Meda.
Yunjanevam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasah shantim nirvana paramam matsamstamadhigacchati.
Anika.
Yunjan evam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasah shantim nirvana paramam matsamstamadhigacchati.
Okay. Okay, Raghav.
समं कायशिरो ग्रीवं धारयन्नचलं स्थिरः सम्प्रेक्ष्य नासिकाग्रं स्वं
Dishascha navalokayan.
दिशश्चानवलोकयन्
Meda.
प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभिः
Prashantatma vigatabhihi.
प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभिः ब्रह्मचर्य व्रते स्थितः
Brahmachari vrate sthitaha.
ब्रह्मचारी व्रते स्थितः मनसंयम्य मच्चित्तो युक्त आसीत मत्परः
Anika?
युञ्जन् एवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः शान्तिं निर्वाणपरमां मत्संस्थामधिगच्छति.
Okay. Now, this person is doing meditation day after day after day. So between the days, how should he conduct himself is being described here. Natnatastu yogosti nataikantamanashnataha nachati swapnashilasya jagrato naiva charjuna. Arjuna, yoga ati ashnataha tu na asti. Yoga is unattainable to an unappeasable eater. Somebody who eats all the time, who snacks all the time, who eats all the time. For such a person, yoga is too far away. It cannot be achieved. Ekantam anashnataha chana. Not for the starving. You cannot just do, today Ekadashi, I am not eating anything. No, that is not even acceptable. Because if your body is under pain or some kind of a stress, you cannot do yoga. You cannot do meditation. So you have to eat enough, but you should not overeat. That is the message here. Ekantam anashnataha chana, not for the starving. Ati swapna shilasya chana, and not for the heavy sleeper. I get up I sleep we go to bed at 10 o'clock in the night and I wake up at 12 o'clock in the morning. No, that is not possible. You have to sleep enough, but not oversleep. Jagrataha nacha eva, and not for the ever awake either. I cannot say, oh, I am meditating and I cannot not sleep in the night at all. I am always awake. No, even that is not acceptable. You have to sleep for some amount of time, but don't oversleep. That's the message. Eat something, don't overeat. So yoga is unsustainable to the ravenous eater or the fasting, nor to him who indulges in too much sleep or always awake. So the yoga is something that is attainable to someone who is moderately practicing eating and sleeping. Raghav. Na ati ashnataha tu yogaha asti.
Na ati asthaha
Ashnataha.
na ati asthaha tu
No. Ashnataha. Ashna. Sha and na tata dadha na. That na should come. Na ati ashnataha tu yogaha asti.
na ati ashnataha tu yogaha asti. Na ati ashnatah tu yogaha asti. Na ati ashnatah tu yogaha asti.
Nacha ekantam anashnataha.
Nacha ekantam nacha ekantamam nacha ekantamanas
Nacha ekantam anashnataha.
nacha ekantamam nacha ekantamanashnataha.
One more time.
Nacha ekantam anashnataha.
Nacha ekantam anashnataha. Once more time.
Nacha ekantam anashnataha.
Okay. Medha. Natyashnatastu yogosti. न चैकान्तमनश्नतः
Natyasnatas. Can you help me with the first word?
नात्यश्नतस्तु
Natyashnatastu yogosti nachaikantamanashnataha.
good.
Natyashnatastu yogosti nachaikantamanashnataha. Natyashnatastu yogosti nachaikantamanashnataha.
Nika, dacha ati swapnashilasya.
न च अति स्वप्नशीलस्य न च अति स्वप्नशीलस्य न च अति स्वप्नशीलस्य
Jagrataha na eva cha Arjuna.
जाग्रतः न एव च अर्जुन जाग्रतः न एव च
Arjuna.
अर्जुन जाग्रतः न एव च अर्जुन
Raghav, nachasti swapnashilasya. Jagrito naiva charjuna.
न चाति स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन न चाति
Swapnashilasya.
न चाति स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन न चाति स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन न
Good.
चाति स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन.
Okay. Meda, Anika, and Raghav. Natyashnatastu yogosti. Nachaikantamanashnataha. Nachati swapnashilasya. Jagrito naiva charjuna.
Natyashnatastu yogosti nachaikantamanashnataha nachati shilasya jagrato naiva charjuna.
नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति न च एकान्तमनश्नतः न चाति स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन.
Raghav.
नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति न चैकान्तमनस्नतः न चाति स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन.
Good. All right. Meda.
प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभिः ब्रह्मचारि व्रते स्थितः मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तो युक्त आसीत मत्परः.
Anika.
युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः शान्तिं निर्वाणपरमां मत्संस्थामधिगच्छति.
Raghav.
नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति न चैकान्तमनश्नतः न चाति स्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन.
Okay, please make sure that you correct this sadatmanam. In your text, you please correct that. Okay. All right. We will stop here today. Yuktahara viharasya युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः। ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
हरि ओम्। धन्यवादः।